so much for tuning in to our newest YouTube video talking about shoes, running sneakers. I think they're super important and something that people aren't actually thinking that much about, which is a huge problem because you're running on your feet every single time you go out there, and if you're not running in the right shoes, then you're screwed. Just kidding. It could cause huge problems everywhere from your knees to your back to your neck. I don't know. It could cause problems for a lot of different things. So I'm super excited today to be reviewing and talking about the women's OV Clifton in Cloud. Look at these beauties. Is this how, well, don't look at the dirty bottoms, but they have been worn. I am wearing them, testing them out. Look at these babies. Woo. Oh, look at that. Get all the views. They look huge compared to my head. Like what? My foot is definitely not this big. Anyway, what I wanted to do is wait until I had been wearing them and testing them out for over a month. I recently did finish up our 30-day run guide for August, and I wore these OV Cliftons every single day for the run, except one day when it was raining and I didn't want to get them wet. So yeah, I wanted to give a really good review once I had worn them for a while, broken them in. I have had problems in the past with sneakers not giving me enough support. You really have to make sure you are buying the right shoes for you and not just trendy shoes or a trendy brand, which I was slightly skeptical about getting these, but I know that Hoka has been in the business for so long for runners, so I knew and hoped that they were going to be able to provide the best shoe possible for what I was looking for. They are super lightweight. Look at this. Like, what? I mean, yeah, you can do that with any shoe. When you put them on your feet, you basically feel like you are wearing nothing. It's just like air. They are also super comfortable. I basically say it's like walking on marshmallows because they're so squishy. They just feel really good on your feet. I got my normal running shoe size, which is a 7.5, and they fit really good. Roomier than a typical 7.5 running sneaker. Want to be wearing thicker socks. Double layered socks are always amazing. I always have 7.5 for all of my running sneakers, where my normal shoes, I usually do wear a 7. So also something to keep in mind for running shoes, you always want to do a half size up because it gives you extra space in the toe bed so your toes don't go numb, because that has happened to me before. So these sneakers are also really great for neutral runners. So I am a neutral runner, and I have had problems in the past with finding shoes that either have too much arch support, not enough, and they have just been super uncomfortable to run in. Not the case for these, at least for all neutral runners. These are perfect for you, which if you're not sure what kind of runner you are, I actually do recommend going to a running store, getting your shoes fitted for you to help you in letting you know if you're a neutral runner or if you overpronate or underpronate, which essentially means that when you're running and is your step flat, do you go to the side or do you go inward? So that's the difference. These are perfect for the neutral runner. I love talking with my hands, so the fact that I have to hold sneakers is really hard. So it's like, oh, what? But when I actually wore them for the first time, they were super comfortable, but I did feel like I had to break them in. So it took about, I would say 10 days almost to break them in, where I felt like the actual footbed started getting comfortable and fitting to my foot perfectly. Whereas the first couple days when I was running in them, they might have been a little stiff, I guess you could say. I recommend not trying to wear them for the first time with something super important, or a race, and especially for training. Make sure the month before you're doing a race, you are running in and wearing the sneakers that you will be running that day. Super important there. You do not want like new blister knee pains or your leg cramps up because the sneakers you're wearing, I don't know, whatever the crazy outcome could be. Definitely don't want that to happen. So highly recommend always, always, always make sure you are training in the sneakers that you are going to be running a race if you are running a race. So that's my review. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me about the sneakers. I would recommend these sneakers if you're looking for something that is super cushiony and supportive and lightweight. These are gonna be for you. And I will see you girls next time. Like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Hope this was helpful. Bye girls. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Shoes for days.